Good afternoon from Saskatchewan. My name is LizaWithaZed, and welcome back to LastPlays. And today we are continuing with the Doctor Who adventure games. I'm going to select my name from the menu here, as it is the only name that's selectable. And today we're doing episode 3, TARDIS. Short and sweet, as episode titles go. Well, that's interesting.
That's not true!
Okay then, name one of your holidays that didn't end up in a big, mad disaster.
Well, there was Brighton Beach. Actually, no, that didn't end well. Had a lovely time in Paris. No, that went a bit wrong.
Still waiting.
Trouble seems to follow me around.
I've noticed. And it's never your fault, of course.
Well, not always. Sometimes things go wrong all by themselves.
Bit like now, then!
We're still in the wrong Time Vortex. Something's wrong!
Really? What gave it away?
Holy shit! Did he just get sucked out of the TARDIS? Oh my god!
I can't hear you! Speak up! Oh, you can't breathe. Okay, what do I do? How do I fix it? Quick! Oh, great, we're both terrible at charades. Okay, 2 words. First word. Hurry up! Sounds like you. The Doctor, hearts, 2 hearts, monkey, gorilla, King Kong, Tarzan, ribs, chest. Chest! Sounds like chest, guest, best, press? Press doesn't rhyme with chest. Second word. Sounds like face, hair, head, head. Sounds like head, bed, dead, red? Red. Press red, okay. Which one? There are loads of red things on here. All of the red things? Okay then.
Okay. I guess that's the only red thing on here, so... One more to go. Okay. No? No? Okay? I guess that wasn't the same button even though it looked like it.
King Kong? Why would I tell you to press King Kong? Never mind, I'm just glad I can breathe again. The TARDIS reset has automatically extended the airship. Right, so, here's the thing. We're caught in a riptide in the fabric of space-time. We're stuck in one of the pockets, and we don't have long until the TARDIS gets dragged to the next one. You'll have to find something you can use as a tractor beam and attach it to the console. You should find what you need in the drawing room. Hurry, before the TARDIS gets dragged away. I'll be trapped here with no way back.
And how exactly am I supposed to find the drawing room? I've never been there before.
Right, very simple. Take the corridor for about half a mile, turn left, then right again, and then it's your third next right. Go past the weird swirly thing, left, then your other left, through the sunroom. Careful not to trip over the sun lounger, then you'll see a green door, don't go in there. Go right, follow the wall until it gets a bit slimy, then take the lift to the 3rd floor. Drawing room straight ahead, can't miss it, easy peasy. Now, that is my private study, so don't mess about with anything. And nobody sits in my chair but me. Good luck.
Was I seriously supposed to remember?
That'll be the time riptide, messing around with the internal structure of the TARDIS. You can fix it by aligning the levers on the mechanical board, make them all point upwards, and be quick. These blue things are chronomites, four-dimensional creatures that live in the void. Mostly harmless, but blimey O'Reilly, they're itchy.
Okay. Is this the right panel? No, that wasn't right. Remind me what I'm...
Any levers and handles that you can move, make them point upwards.
Okay, mechanical console. Okay.
It's very tidy in here, that's not like the Doctor. Lots of old clutter though. Should be easy enough to find something to use as a tractor beam.
Okay. Tractor beam element. Who facts gramophone. In the TV movie, the Eighth Doctor likes to listen to music on an old-fashioned gramophone record player. Many audiophiles believe the sound from vinyl records is superior to that of CDs. Digital recordings do not capture the entire sound wave, but can be of extremely high quality. However, records can be less reliable and suffer from noise and scratches. The 11th Doctor's new TARDIS has a gramophone speaker on the console, so he clearly still believes vinyl's better. I mean, not necessarily. Nasreen Chowdhury. Nasreen is a dedicated scientist with a sense of wonder about the world around, above and below her. When the Doctor decided to travel deep below the Earth's crust, she didn't think twice about volunteering to go with him. Good for her. Oh, fact. Fourth Doctor's scarf. Part of the Fourth Doctor's outfit is a extremely long, multicolored scarf. The scarf design changed several times in his final year. It was replaced with a burgundy version. It varied in length and was sometimes over 20 feet, not long. According to the Fourth Doctor, the scarf was knitted for him by Madame Nostradamus, a witty little knitter. If that's true, it might explain why Nostradamus himself claimed to know so much about the future. That's a Dalek part. Daleks first appeared in the 1963 story The Daleks. Told you so. Where they met the First Doctor. They only meant to appear once, but later brought back by popular demand. They've met every other Doctor on screen except for the 8th. That's cheating. The eye stalk is a Dalek's greatest weakness. In Destiny of the Daleks, the Fourth Doctor throws his hat over a Dalek eye stalk so he can escape, causing it to shriek, "My vision is impaired." Which is, I think, the first time that they did that. What's this? Chronon blocker. Oh, this is the chronon blocker from earlier in the map of medieval Venice. The 11th Doctor, Amy and Rory visited the 16th century Venice. They met the Sisters of the Water. Seen through a perception filter, they appear as beautiful women, but in reality, they're vampire-like fish aliens. That was Vampires of Venice. Distress beacon. Oh, this is from Blood of the Cybermen, yeah.
What's that noise? Nothing good, I bet.
Whoa!
Must have slipped into another Riptide pocket. The TARDIS is taking a pounding. Sycorax staff. Able to hypnotize a third of the human race and use this to try to force the Earth to surrender. Doctor fought them and defeated their leader in a sword fight. Doctor mentioned them in the Shakespeare Code. William Shakespeare liked the sound of the name, went on to use it in his play The Tempest. Because that's exactly how that worked. Captain Jack Harkness. Cybermen Chesby. Cybermen first appeared at the 10th planet, although at the South Pole rather than the North Pole in Episode 2 of the Adventure Games. Yeah, the 10th planet was in the First Doctor. Was the First Doctor's last episode, the first time a regeneration was seen on screen. Yep. Okay. Time Lord staff. The end of Time Parts 1 and 2, the Time Lords were seen carrying ornate staffs as part of their ceremonial outfits. Time Lord Rassilon helped develop time travel technology using the TARDIS. Yep. He was the Lord President during the Time War. Yep, because he was resurrected by Time Lords because they're stupid. What did you get? What did you find?
Well, if there wasn't so much junk everywhere, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Doctor, I found this laser screwdriver thingy. What do I do with it?
Excellent. Right, now you need to go to the console nearest the door. Insert the laser screwdriver into the slot and push the button.
Right. Connect the laser screwdriver to the TARDIS. Okay, yep, this one's easy. And there we go. Panel has been successfully rewired. Laser screwdriver is now has enough power to be used as a tractor beam. Hooray! I need to align it with the controls here.
Oh, that's a relief. Did I mention just how itchy those things are?
Once or twice. By the way, you really need to tidy that drawing room, and I owe you a new thingy of aftershave.
Aftershave, I don't have any. We're sliding up to the next pocket!
Oh, good, a bell, because the other alarms weren't loud enough.
That's the cloister bell. It means something is very, very wrong, and I don't know how to... Fix it. That's weird.
Doctor? Where's he gone now? Oh, great. Would anything else like to go wrong? Anything at all?
Well, that's unsettling.
The time lock's fallen out of sync. Amy's lost somewhere in time. Or maybe I'm the one who's lost. That'd be rubbish. I need to figure out whenabouts in time I am and see how much power is left. Make your mind up. Am I here or 1,000 years in the future? Here or future? Here? Future? It's caught between two possibilities. That's not good. It's a lesion in time. Amy's stuck in the future. I'm back here. I can fix it by setting off a reverse tachyon feedback loop from both directions at once. Tricky. But not impossible for a clever chap like me. Parts I need should be in the drawing room. I'll need something to keep track of time and something to focus the time in place. Blimey, talking to myself already. That's a new record.
Oh, come on. You're never not talking to yourself. Sometimes there just happen to be other people around. That reminds me. The Master! A Time Lord like the Doctor, but not like the Doctor. He was born on Gallifrey and was the Doctor's childhood friend, but his ultimate goal is to rule the universe, and if he can, hurt the Doctor as much as possible in the process. Also, a good snog wouldn't harm matters. Need to fix that when time isn't so critical. First Doctor! Traveled with his granddaughter Susan, he was the first Doctor to encounter the Daleks. He was also the first Doctor to encounter the Cybermen, as we previously mentioned. Licorice Jelly Baby! Those are my favorite. Licorice Jelly Babies are my favorite Jelly Babies. I really love Jelly Babies, though I'm not allowed to have them anymore. For various reasons. Not gonna get into that, but... Right, okay. Gramophone. Cricket ball! Fifth Doctor always carried a cricket ball in his pocket because of his love of cricket. That inspired his outfit. In Four to Doomsday, he used the cricket ball to save his life. When floating in space, he threw the ball, bounced it off the spaceship, and caught it, and the inertia propelled him back to the TARDIS. In Human Nature, while disguised as a human called John Smith, the 10th Doctor used a cricket ball to save a mother and baby from a falling piano. That's true, too. Sonic Blaster. Sonic Blaster can disintegrate and reintegrate its target as far as a strange square-shaped pulse. It was made in the weapons factories of Villengard, as mentioned in the Doctor Dances. The factory that produced the blasters was destroyed, and the 9th Doctor hints that he was responsible, saying that there was now a nice banana grove in its place. In Silence in the Library, River Song is the same weapon, which suggests she is taking it from the TARDIS in the future. Journal of Impossible Things. Oh, yes. In Human Nature, the 10th Doctor was disguised as a human called John Smith, tied from the family of blood who wanted his life force, but his Time Lord memories appeared in his dreams, and he wrote them down in his Journal of Impossible Things.
That's impossible. It had a triple deadlock force field. That means the entity has escaped.
Well, that's bad news. Time. Time is how we understand and measure the length and flow of events. Really? Thank you. Perfect device for keeping track of time.
Now I just need something to focus and hold the time in place.
Ood Translator. Ood are telepathic aliens with no vocal cords. When used by humans as slaves, their hindbrain was removed, and a translator was fitted so they could communicate with non-telepathic beings. They're a peaceful race who was forced into slavery by humans until the 10th Doctor freed them. The Ood had telepathic visions of the 10th Doctor's death and warned him that he was in great danger. Hold time in place. Now, already found it. Yeah, no, shut up. Chest piece. Oh, chronoton blocker. Contains a chronoton crystal, exactly what I need to focus and hold time. Perhaps a little Sonic would help me disassemble it? Yes, indeed. Disassemble chronoton blocker. Oh yeah, this is going to be... Oh yeah, same as assembling it in the first place. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh, it's literally the same maze. Come on, I did this before in the other order. I can do this again. I can do this again, no problem. got it, I got it, I got it! Ha ha! That's everything I need. I should get back to the control room. Yes, indeed you should.
This should heal the time lesion. Just need a few final tweaks.
Assemble tachyon feedback loop. Click on the components and drag them into slots. Be careful that they avoid the electrified walls. Oh, goody. That was dumb. That was dumb. I'm sorry I'm not saying anything, but I'm concentrating so hard. Too close. Ah! Tachyon feedback loop has been successfully assembled. Okay.
Now, Amy needs to use this as well as me, but there's 1,000 years between us. I've got to transfer enough power to her time. Make sure she gets this and send her a message somehow.
Good place to store the tachyon feedback loop for Amy. Let's start the loop in the dispenser. Now to boost the power so I can send it to Amy. Oh, well. If you want to boost power. No! Find an oscillator to boost the power. Okay, where do I find an oscillator? Bad idea. Okay, oscillator. Do I go back into the other room? Can't believe it's escaped. I have to hurry. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oscillator. I recognize that distress beacon, and it contains an oscillator. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. Gotcha!
Amy! It's me. Well, a recording of me.
Hello? Doctor, is that you? off me! Ah!
Amy, it's me. Well, a recording of me, but that's neither here nor there, unlike us, who are both here and there, in a sense.
Oh, stop
Anyway,
rumbling!
I'm rambling. The Time Riptide has destabilised a force field which was trapping a sort of glowy, blobby thing called the Entity. It's not aftershave, it's a hungry life form, and it wants to eat the time energy from your past.
It's bad, I get it, talk faster!
There's a lesion in time, separating us by 1,000 years. You're in my future, so I've set this alarm for you. You need to answer some questions to prove who you are. If someone else finds this before you, it'll stop them unlocking the code.
Okay. What do... Starship UK. Villain Guard. The 10th planet. Which Doctor never met the 8th? Telepathy. Wow, even if I didn't uncover all of the, I already answered that one. Well, hey, got them all right. Amy point for the
You'll hear me
win.
say this, so you must have answered the questions correctly. Unless you didn't, in which case you can't, and I'm talking to myself. Again. It needs to be activated at both ends of the time lesion. Just press the button, and it'll sync up with the one in my time.
No! No, what have you done to me?
Amy, you did it!
Yay! Go me. I'm still feeling a bit wobbly though.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Stop! Ooh, that never works.
Fix now, applause later.
Now, I know you understand me. Speak. TARDIS translation circuits will allow us to hear you.
Then hear this. You will perish.
You will
Release
die.
Amy right now, or I'll lock you up again while you're busy finishing her off.
No. You held me prisoner before.
I had to. If you kept eating, there'd be nothing left. It'd get very boring. Now, let her go.
But I must feed on both of you.
You don't need to do that.
I must feed.
Yeah, you said. Blimey, see why I kept it locked up? I found a place you can feed safely. An all-you-can-eat buffet.
Where is this place?
Well, let Amy go, give her back her time, and I'll tell you. Your choice. Feed forever, or keep Amy and starve in here.
You have so much time. I will feast on you instead. No. I must feed.
Stop hurting my friend now. Give her back her time, or I'll never let you eat again. I have a good mind to just leave you in there. But I keep my word. Chronomites. Four-dimensional void creatures streaming through the time riptides for infinity. Eat their past and they just circle back around again, unharmed. You can stuff your face. If you have a face, I don't know. Now, are you going to behave yourself?
This is acceptable. Release me.
Oh, that's clever.
You didn't mention the itching.
No, completely slipped my mind.
Yeah.
Amy, you look good as new. I wonder what we should do now.
Oh, that's a tough one. Explore as
Amy,
Amy.
over to you. Have a look around.
Sure.
As long as I can have a go on the console.
Okay, that'll just take me back to... Okay, I think I've gotten every fact in here. Who's that a portrait of? That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah. Oh, wait. Recorder. The second Doctor often played on a recorder to help himself think or distract his enemies. In the Three Doctors, the recorder was used to defeat Omega and save the Doctor. It came into contact with an antimatter universe, and because it had not been converted into antimatter, it caused a huge explosion. Luckily for the second Doctor, he had several more recorders, because of course he did. I think that's everything I can find in here. Okay, what's down here? So easy to get lost in there. Can't go any further along there. It's a shame because it looks like you should be able to. I think that's all the exploring I can do. This is the navigation panel. Proper keyboard. Type in where I want to go. Will it take me there? No idea what this is, but if I turn it, I can hear something powering up. Must be important. Spins the TARDIS around. Great, like I don't do enough of that. How do I know which way is up? Only moves forwards and backwards. That must be all it does. Doesn't this thing have gears? Diagnostic panel. I've seen the Doctor use these things to stop it shaking around so much. I don't think they're working too well. A Bunsen burner, just like in chemistry at school. I heated the wrong beaker and smoked out school for a day. It was brilliant. Wow. I don't know what this is for, because I've seen the Doctor fill the kettle from it. Surely it can't just be for that. I mean, it could be. Looks like it keeps an eye on the engine temperature. Must stop things overheating. Communications panel. Can't just be a typewriter. I've seen the Doctor scanning stuff with it before. Looks like it needs a new ribbon. Some sort of radio thing. You know, for such a new TARDIS, it's got a lot of old junk. Looks like the world's oldest dictaphone. It's a telephone, just an ordinary telephone. Well, it's not that ordinary. We got a call from Winston Churchill once. Yes, Winston Churchill. Communications. We have people contact us through this before. I definitely know this is the one that makes the TARDIS appear and disappear. It's the last thing the Doctor uses before we start moving. This must be important. They all use it before the appeary-disappeary thingy. Everything gets a bit wobbly when it's turned on. Another control Doctor seems to mess around with at random. I don't think he actually knows how to fly this thing. I saw the Doctor make a new sonic screwdriver out of this. I'm gonna call it the makey-up thingy. The makey-uppy thingy. This one only seems to move when moving through time. It must be like a time speedometer or something. A time speedometer. The mechanical panel. It's the very last thing the Doctor uses before we appear or disappear. I think it's the gear. It seems to trigger the engines. I've used this before. It locks and unlocks the doors. Easy. I think this keeps the TARDIS the right way up when we're getting flung about. Or we could do with a few more of them, really. Doctor always uses this after we stop. There's a time handbrake. Maybe it's a normal handbrake? Display dials. I'm going to ignore those unless they go to the danger area, then I'll start pressing buttons. And next panel. This is the helm panel. Looks like the throttle on a plane. I went to a simulator once. It was brilliant. I can use this to go faster or slower. Looks like the throttle on a plane. Bit like the viewfinder on a cheap camera. Is that it? Is that all I can mess with? This has to be the handbrake. It looks like one anyway. Only one way to find out.
Back to you, Doctor. And don't worry, I didn't break anything.
Might as well explore as the Doctor.
While I make sure everything's working.
Alright, fine, I'll just stand around doing nothing. That's always fun.
Mechanical panel. Display dials. From left to right, these display engine cycles per second, engine temperature, time rotor speed, and interior temperature. Gyroscopic stabilizer. When the inertia dampers aren't powerful enough, this will stabilize the TARDIS and keep it upright while traveling. Supposedly. Door release lever. Locks and unlocks the doors. I'm always forgetting and walking into them. Engine release lever. When the engines are fully powered up, this engages the gears and lets them control the TARDIS. Locking down mechanism. A handbrake to stop the TARDIS from traveling in physical space. Don't forget the time handbrake too, or she'll drift off in time. Okay, so that is a thing. Time rotor handbrake immediately stops the TARDIS from traveling through times. Unless you're going too fast, then you'll skid for a bit. Apparently. Time-space throttle. This adjusts the speed of travel through space and time, either separately or simultaneously. Eyepiece. If the external scanners aren't working, the eyepiece works as an optical viewfinder with a much more limited view than the scanners. Okay, so everything basically does what Amy thinks they do. This is just basically confirming what everything does. Navigation panel. Spatial location input allows you to choose the exact place in physical space to travel to without all that tricky spearing. Atom accelerator provides the energy for traveling through time and space. It's supposed to be powered up before using the space-time throttle. Directional pointer orients the TARDIS in space, letting you turn in any direction. Yeah, when it's working, of course. Time and space, forward, backward control. Forwards and backwards is pretty self-explanatory, really. I think that's what it's for, anyway. Okay, so everything does more or less what Amy thinks it does. Mic water dispenser. The microphone is a voice recorder and broadcasting messages. The water dispenser for diluting samples for testing. And making tea. Inertial dampers compensate for the speed of travel, stop us getting thrown around. In theory, anyway, must get them fixed. Cooling system. Energy generated a lot of heat in use requires a sophisticated cooling system to stop them overheating. Okay, so everything does more or less what Amy thought it does. I've said that like 5 times now.
everything seems to be working. I wonder what we should do now. Right, time to move on.
Try not to make it so bumpy this time, if you can.
She's a bit temperamental sometimes, the TARDIS, but then again...
So am I. I mean, it's true.
I'll have to be quick. We've got 60 seconds to get the TARDIS going, or I'll have to start again. Quick, lock the doors.
Oh shit! I don't...
60 seconds. Pay attention, Pon. You might need to remember this one day. Now to power up the atom accelerator.
Atom accelerator. That's the atom accelerator, isn't it?
Nearly got it. Pull the dematerialize lever.
Oh shit, which one's the dematerialized lever? Oh shit, I don't remember.
Right, now to engage the inertial dampers.
Which one's the inertial dampeners? I don't remember which one the inertial dampeners is.
Okay, time to go. I'll have to be quick. We've got 60 seconds to get the TARDIS going, or I'll have to start again. Quick, lock the doors.
This one's locking the doors.
60 seconds. Pay attention, Pon. You might need to remember this one day. Now to power up the atom accelerator. Nearly got it. Pull the dematerialize lever. Right, now to engage the inertial dampers.
That was the cooling system.
And we're off at last. Pull the space and time throttle to adjust the speed.
Space and time throttle. Oh. I did it! I piloted the TARDIS! Oh my god, that's so cool!
Where were we? Oh yes, sightseeing. Somewhere nice.
That's so cool!
Where's the fun in that? Oh, hang on. I know just the place. You'll love it. It's very quiet, peaceful, and perfectly safe.
Yeah, I believe you.
Here we are. London after the Great Flood of the 23rd century.
I bet you anything that leads directly into the next episode. Oh, that's so cool. What a neat little episode. It was shorter than the other ones by quite a lot, but it was still very cool. Very cool. I liked that a lot. This is very fun. Episode 3 TARDIS. Okay, that was quite a lot of fun. Okay. So there's 5 episodes of these. It says 4, but there's an additional episode that they did later. you get the option to play when you start up the game. But episode 5 is actually like 3 hours long instead of like 45 minutes to an hour long. So I may play that later, or I may not play it at all. But in the meantime, I have episode 4 to do, so I'll do that next. I'll do episode 4 next time, and then we'll see. We'll see if we want to do episode 5. By the time I get to episode 5, the other episodes should be out, and we'll see how people like them, and if you want to see more of the Doctor Who adventure games. That's the one disadvantage to doing episodes so far in advance, is I don't get feedback from you guys, and I love feedback from you guys. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. Like this video if you liked it, comment if it made you think, share if you know someone else who'd like it, and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to support me and what I do, check out my Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/LizaWithaZed, or my Patreon at patreon.com/LizaWithaZed. That's it for now, and I hope I see you again next time. Play me out, Bowman.